Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been quite a while. I think my last upload was about 2 weeks ago, but I've been kind of working and then inspired and then working again, so this kind of took a while to finish. This is my latest envelope collection and I am calling it Daddy's Little Girl because, as you'll see in one of the envelopes, there's a picture of a father and daughter that I have from my vintage photo collection that sort of sparked everything, the whole idea behind this latest deconstructed junk journal. So this is how she looks like. It's just tied up in sort of what do you call this, twine, and then there's this little charm here that has a ribbon here, and then inside is some sorry, let me see if I can focus on it. Yeah, just some fake blue flowers inside, because I don't think I can actually mail out the real flowers. And then there's some pearls in there. This, I didn't make this charm. This charm I bought online, but I thought it was the perfect addition to go with this collection right here. So let me unwrap her. So let me set this aside right there. Okay, all right, so I think there's about, let me count, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So there are 8 envelopes in here, and there are sort of 2 cards in there. So I'm gonna start off with the mini envelopes right there. Well, let me just try and set this aside here. All right, just to frame the shot a little bit. All right, so the first one we have is this one right here. This, I try to use authentic envelopes, so I embellish the envelopes to make it look sort of older or more, you know, rustic and more romantic. This is a French envelope right here, and then I've just put the bookends at the corner just to make it look more special. Some lace and some mini tiny little buttons on the back, and you'll see that I tried to use rusted paper clips, but I rusted them myself, but don't worry, I actually sprayed them with a matte finishing spray, so I wanted that really rustic look. And then inside of this one we have a few printed ephemeras in here. So these are calling cards. These are from I forgot, but I'll put the link in the description below, and then it comes with the authentic card. So I guess it's sort of like a mini letter that it's the one that's true to the envelope. So I decided to add some calling cards in here just to, you know, make it more, populate the envelope. And then we also have another mini envelope right here. This one here. This one is made from my paper. I can't remember the name of my digital kit that I've used this from, but I'll put it down in the description below as well. So I've just used my envelope maker to do this. Again, a rusted paper clip. I've just added stamps here as well. And then we have like a filigree here, like so. So this one has this one is a Tim Holtz ephemera, another calling card, and then this is just a printout ephemera right there. You can journal on the back. And then I've put a little mini Glassine envelope here with some stamps from India, Canada, US. I think there's French one as well in this little mini Glassine bag here. So you can use all the ephemera to, you know, embellish your journals with. And then this one just goes here. And next we have sort of a flip out card. So this one is actually from the New York Public Library. This one is just a sort of a wallpaper sort of sample sheet, so you can order the design that you want. So I just printed it out like so, and then I've just stuck some writing line paper. This is really old paper. I did not stain this myself. And then there's this picture here of the little girl, and then this is just a picture of her outside her house, which I thought was appropriate considering this would be for, you know, her house and things like so. And then this is a cutout from a tear out actually from a real vintage envelope, so I just wanted to sort of decorate that with that. I've been really gravitating towards the rustic sort of style of junk journals, so you'll see a lot of that throughout this collection and also future collections. So that's that one there. And then we also have this one. This is a Glassine envelope. I've just embossed it and I've glued down this charm here. So on the back here is actually a lace, pink lace, and then I've just put sort of a gold sequin there just to highlight and bring it, you know, sort of to life kind of. And then inside here you also find a bunch of ephemeras here. Some are printed, some are authentic. This is printed. This is from the Digital Collage Club. This is one of their ephemera collection pack. So this was printed 9 on the sheet, it was, so you get sort of the size here. And then you also have a real vintage ticket here from my personal collection. And then this is just pattern paper which you can journal on the back. This is also part of the paper that I've used, which is this one here. So I made this into a journaling card, so you can journal on the back. They're coffee stained. And these ones here are real vintage receipt. I recently bought a vintage receipt book and they're so pretty. Look at the stains on those are real authentic stains. So I've just put them in here so you can use them and embellish your journals. This is also from the Digital Collage Club, so you can journal on the back of that. So that one goes here. This is from, I think this is from the Old Design Shop. So this is just a printout of a catalog page which you can journal on the back as well. That. And then another authentic envelope. This one I've just put a really beautiful blue bow here just to go with the blue theme, and then on the back is a bit of gold sequins with some fabric here, and then I've just, you know, stuck on a distressed ephemera piece here like so. And then this one also have sort of little baby sort of girly ephemera. So this one is her sort of her keepsake of her, you know, baby ephemera pieces. So this is a printout of a card. This is a sort of a greeting card here. It's super adorable. I just love how old it looks and things like that. So this one is actually a printout, so I've just embellished it a little. And then we also have right here, this one is authentic ephemera. This is French, so this is a religious one, but I figured I really like the color and it's a nice, you know, ephemera piece to add to your own collection. So just right there. This one is also a printout right there. So this one, happy 4th birthday, so super adorable. Like I said, this one is very, you know, babyish, very children kind of. And then we also have this pretty cherub piece here. And then I try to, with all the ephemera pieces that are sort of blank on the back, I try to put old papers, coffee stain papers, or other ephemera pieces just to sort of give the entire printed ephemera a whole, you know, age look. So this is the back of this one, and then this is pattern paper, and then this is just some line paper that you can use to journal on. So that one is that there, like so. And then we also have this one. This one is something that I am excited about, really excited. So I've been looking through some photos of old greeting cards, and I wanted to sort of replicate that. So most of them have you know, those ribbon or twine that's sort of on the side of things. I think if you go to the New York Public Library and you search vintage postcards or something like that, they have that look to them. So this one, I've just put a white ribbon here, and then a pin here with some sequins on it, and then a vintage looking key here. This is also from my digital kit, so it looks like that. So on the inside, she looks like so. I know some of them have that sort of transparency kind of thing, so I have this, so I've just cut it to size. And then this white flower here is a Tim Holtz die cut, and then I've also attached a little mini envelope here. This is from a die cut that I got from AliExpress, so yay. And then you just open her up, and this is a real vintage French letter, so you can just, you know, pull it out because it's not sewn into this card. And then yes, so this is just a piece from a vintage envelope, and there it goes. So I really like how this turned out. It's so pretty, and I tried to really stay true to the feel of authentic things, you know. And then hold on, let me try and see if I can put this here. Let's see. And then this one is also something I'm super excited about. So this is, I wanted to make a mini journal to go with the collection, so you can pen down your thoughts and things like that. So then I came across this envelope. The cover is actually made from a real authentic envelope, and then the cover, the paper is actually a bit thicker, so I thought it would make the perfect cover. And then when you open her up on the inside, so it just wraps around like that. And then when you open her up, the inside of the envelope actually comes with this sort of transparency, sort of deli paper kind of, so it looks like that. And I thought it makes such a perfect intro cover to a booklet, so that was perfect. So next time you go through your vintage envelopes, you can actually, you know, peek through inside, and some of them, the really old ones, they have these, so I thought that would be an interesting find, that you can use it to make mini booklets like these. And then you open her up, and then I put in a postcard inside. So in the first, initially I was juggling between a postcard book and a mini journal book, and then I decided, you know, I'll just use postcards for the front and the back, and then you'll have some papers inside to journal in. So you know, you get two birds, one stone, right? And then this is really adorable. Again, blue flowers and whatnot. And then it looks like that. And then I've just put in some book pages in here, a really old one, coffee stain paper, some ledger paper as well, some music sheet here, and then some ephemera pieces in here as well. So it's really simple, no embellishment here. So because you already have a lot in the envelopes to, you know, embellish your journals with, I thought I'd leave this kind of bare. And then this is an Edith Holden book page, and then this is from a real Sears catalog. I've just recently purchased a Sears catalog, and I am in love with it. I haven't even finished going through everything, and it's just to die for. So there you go. So this is as authentic as it can be. And then yeah, so just a lot of papers here and there, so you can journal in here. And then on the back is one more postcard. This is of a chateau, and then there you go. So the back looks like that. So how pretty is that, right? So I'm in love with this mini booklet actually. So I intend to do more in the future. I just have to really go through all of my envelopes and have a peek inside, just to see how they look like, so I can use them. And then this one is the special envelope of, because the collection is called Daddy's Little Girl, right? So this is her special little envelope of her and her dad's memorabilia. So I just added some ruffles, some buttons here, and then on the back it looks like so. This is a French ephemera piece as well, so you get that in this collection. Well, let me try and put this here. And then on the inside of this one is something special. Looks like so. So that is a girl, and because I was looking at this picture right here, and then I was when I was doing the collection, I was having butterfly kisses on repeat. So I guess I got really emotional, and this whole thing happened. And then this I decided to put in this is to my little princess on her wedding day. So I thought, and this is the picture that sparked the entire collection. So I thought that was something special that I wanted to do for this collection. So inside is a sort of a speech or a poem written for her dad, written by her dad for her on her wedding day. I didn't write the poem, it was from online, but when I read it, I just sort of got teared up. It didn't help that butterfly kisses was in the background. But yeah, so and this is has a wax seal on the back, so you'll have to, you know, tear it open yourself to actually read the poem, like to whoever who buys it. And oh, it's so touching. So yeah. And then I also have this picture of the little girl when she was young, right? And then when you open this up like so, these are journaling cards here that you can journal on the back like so. And then here is another picture of her and her daddy. So I don't know if they're from the same family, because I bought this the photos in a lot. So I thought that was just really cool. And then I've just added an ephemera here, which is from actually a ledger book, but I just wanted the date to sort of signify when the photo was taken. And then yeah, so and then sorry, I'm a bit like, oh, you know, daddy's little girl. And then I found another postcard from my collection, you know, daughter's birthday, something that her dad would have given her. And then this is a picture of her dad. So really this is authentic as well. And then I thought this was just the perfect, you know, little envelope just to fill up with her and memories of her daddy. Yeah, so there we go. So this tucks in there, right? And then we also have this one here. This one is more of just ephemera pieces and things like so. This is how she looks like. I really like those window type of envelopes. And then on the back you have a bit of fabric and gold sequin on the back as well. This is a Tim Holtz one, and then again I've backed the plain back with leisure. And then this one is just something that you can journal on the back. This one is from the Old Design Shop, I think. Was it the Graphics Fairy? One of those. And then again backed with vintage envelope paper. And then this is just, I think this is from the New York Public Library, I think. So I really try and embellish the back to, you know, complete the whole old look. This is a vintage postcard right here. And then this is also another vintage postcard. So you have those in there, right? So lots and lots of things for you to play around with. And then this one is another special envelope. So I've decorated with a bit of ruffles, some fan-shaped fabric there as well. I did this little tear on the back as well, and it looks like so. So this one is more of her dad and her mom. So her mom's not with them anymore. So this is a keepsake of her parents' wedding day that her dad, you know, kept and then passed down to her. So again, this one is from a Shakespeare book, I think. So I chose it because of the Cupid on the back. And then here is a picture of the mom and dad on their wedding day. And then I've also attached this little side, what do you call that, photo corners. I noticed a lot of old photos have that as well, so that was cool. And then this one is a real love letter that I have in my letter collection, and it's just so you know, and it just reads, dearest Peggy, I love you so very much. I mean, how wonderful it is to receive a love letter that actually just starts out, you know, to the point. I love you so very much. You know, usually they leave that for the end, but this guy really loves Peggy. So I mean, you can read through it, and the first paragraph itself is just, it makes you, you know, fall in love and things like that. So that's that there. And then this one goes here. And then here we have sort of keepsakes from their wedding. So this is a printout of a congratulations kind of card. So I backed it with vintage envelope. And then this is really old paper, and then you can journal around it as well. A wedding sort of calendar here. And then this one here is just a picture of a wedding cake, and then this is a vintage recipe. This is a printout of French chocolate, so I thought that would be the recipe for the cake that probably her parents kept. And then this is the menu from their wedding. And then we also have sort of a floral ephemera piece here that you can use to journal on your, you know, for your own memories. And then, yes, so that is that. So this special envelope is just basically about her parents' wedding and the memorabilia. And then this is the last envelope. This one here has some lace on the side, and then some charm here, some fabric, and then this one has this little fabric here that I put on. And then this one actually opens up like so. So this one is actually a pattern paper, but I have the Tim Holtz photo booth, so I just trimmed off one to put it on this section here, because the back is actually for photos. So I thought, you know, why not put a photo on it, and then you can journal on the back of that. And then this actually is an envelope that I sort of just stuck this on because I don't know, but sometimes when with old things, sometimes, you know, you just do things and then you just want to put them together, and sometimes they're not perfect and it looks like so. So there's a poem here that you can, you know, journal around, and then you can journal on here as well. I really just like the blue background, and I really wanted to have it, so you can journal all around that. And on the back is just a bit of collaging on the side here as well. And then on the inside of this one, we have more ephemera pieces. So some sort of motif here. This is a print out. And then these are all authentic ephemera pieces right here. This is a printout. This French receipt. And then these here are authentic ephemera pieces. This is a German, and then this is a US postcard right there, and then this is also a German one here. So you have a lot to play with. And then I recently also bought a leisure book, and I decided to include a full page here, so you can use this in your journals, or you can scan it, and then, you know, so you don't have to use the original, and, you know, keep using it for your future journals and things like that. So that is that. This is the entire collection. I think by the time this video is up, I will have the link to where you can purchase the collection. If it is sold already, I will put it in the description below as well, so make sure to check that out. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy this collection. I had loads of fun creating this, and Anyway, I hope to see you guys soon. I'm trying to film a tutorial as well because I haven't done one of those in so long. Leave me a comment down below on what sort of tutorial you might like. Was it maybe embellishing an envelope, or maybe if you like to, you know, make this book? Just let me know down below, and I can't wait to hear from you guys, and have a great week, guys. See ya.